Our topic for today is managing groups and teams. What is managing groups and teams?
What is managing groups and teams?
What is managing groups and teams?
Key aspects include aligning team goals with organizational objectives, empowering team members, and encouraging collaboration. For example, these are the key for managing groups and teams.
Effectively managing groups and teams involves creating a cohesive unit with shared goals, clear roles, and open communication. Clear roles and open communication while also fostering a positive work environment where individual contributes are valued.
Number 1 strategies for managing groups and teams. Define clear roles and responsibilities. You should know the roles and the responsibilities para makontribute nila yung task nila ng maayos. Alright, kaya so wala muna ngayon ng bartender. So, ito muna magiging bartender for the team. Sincerely, our attention, make sure na dapat lahat ng mga value natin and mga dapat na promote natin is nakasabi na yun sa ating bartender. Okay, my team. Foster open communication. Establish clear channels for communication including both formal and informal methods. For example, like the manager, these are my team members. You should check them for that mahalaga yung communication sa isang establishment para ma-manage natin yung teams and groups na naman. Encourage collaboration. Promote teamwork and collaboration through joint activities, shared decision making, and opportunities for members to support each other. For example, kung walang ginagawa sa station mo, tulungan mo si Jerry dito. Pero dapat hindi niya pa rin naiiwan ng station mo. We should check our team members and promote them teamwork para magawa nila yung task ng maayos. Empower team members. Give team members the autonomy and authority to make decisions and take initiative within the areas of responsibilities. Important to para ma-lift up natin yung mga mood ng ating mga team. For example, maraming guests sa isang restaurant o isang dining. Dapat is-empower natin yung mga team members natin, especially sa isang maraming guests or crowded na restaurant ng ating minamanage. Team, kaya natin to. Dapat ganun yung mga sinasabi ng mga manager. Hindi yung dinadown pa natin sila. Yung mga teams natin para is yun nga. Dapat is lagi natin dito. Empower team members. For example, kaya natin to team kahit na maraming tao is focus lang tayo sa ginagawa natin is and dapat maging productive tayo. Next, recognize and reward contributions. Hindi lang dapat is lagi lang tayo nagpapa-thank you sa ating mga team or lagi lang natin silang sinasawalang bahala. Dapat is ina-appreciate din natin yung mga ginagawa nila. At the same time is if kaya natin magbigay ng reward or incentives sa mga contributions nila is gawin natin as a manager or as a supervisor or as a pagmamanage, ikaw yung nagmamanage sa isang team.
Address conflicts constructively. Develop strategies for resolving conflicts in a fair and effective manner, ensuring that all voices are heard and that solutions are mutually beneficial. Promote a positive work environment. Create a culture of respect, trust, and inclusivity.
Understanding group dynamics. Group versus team. Recognize the distinction between a group and the team. Teams are characterized by mutual accountability, collaborative tasks, and they focus on achieving a common goal. While groups may have individual responsibilities and less interdependence. Group development stages. Be aware of the various stages of group development: forming, storming, norming, performing, adjourning, and understand how to navigate each stage effectively. Group dynamics. Recognize that group dynamics play a crucial role in team performance. Factors such as communication, patterns, decision-making processes, and leadership styles can influence group outcomes. Tools, techniques. Project management software utilize software tools to track progress, manage tasks, and facilitate communication within teams.
Team building activities. Organize team building activities to promote camaraderie, build trust, and improve collaboration. Feedback mechanism. Implement regular feedback mechanisms such as performance reviews, surveys, and one-on-one conversations to assess team performance and identify areas for improvement. Use discipline effectively. As a manager, kailangan natin ma-manage yung team natin to the point na hindi yung familiarity or nagiging sobra-sobra na yung pagiging close natin sa kanila. Dapat is binibigyan pa rin natin sila ng discipline and tinuturuan pa rin natin sila. For example, hindi sa masamang way, kundi sa good way. For example, Bea, medyo mali yung ginawa mo pero alam ko is as your manager is kailangan mong galingan pa para the next time is ma-manage mo na maayos yung attitude mo toward guests. And Jerby, magaling ka sa station mo, especially sa kitchen. Next time is i-monitor mo na lang yung mga running low na items mo at masabit mo sa mga head mo para magawa namin ng paraan agad and masolusyonan agad. Importante na inaano natin sila ng good way. Dinidiscipline natin yung mga team members natin ng good way. In a good way para ma-lift up sila, hindi sila ma-down doon sa problem nila or doon sa pagdidisiplina. Since nalaman nyo na po yung mga examples ng pag-manage ng groups and teams, here are the example kung paano maging successful yung pag-manage ng groups and teams. So for example, sila yung mga members ko and ako yung manager. As a manager, dapat ine-empower natin sila sa kanilang work or task para magawa nila yung task nila ng maayos. Bea, kamusta ka naman sa station mo?
Okay lang.
Nagagawa mo naman yung mga konto. How about you, Jerby? May mga concerns ka naman? Okay. Dapat chine-check din natin yung mga team members natin, especially yung mga ginagawa nila, if okay pa ba sila or para as a manager is malaman natin and ma-point out natin kung saan tayo pwedeng ma-improve or saan natin masolusyonan.